Hey, my super beautiful, lovely, gorgeous souls. It's Lizzie the Lightworker here. Today we're trying something new, and this is going to be for fire signs. All my fire signs. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. This is going to be messages from your guides. Things your guides want you to know. Things your guides are trying to wake you up to. Something they want you to heal. That's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to do each sign, about 3 cards each, and I will leave timestamps for you guys in the description box. So let's get right into this today. And we're doing fire signs, and the first messages we're going to get out are a message your guides want you to know now. So let's start with Sagittarius. Sagittarius, what is a message that your main guides want you to know now? Connecting deeper with your ancestors. Okay, I feel like you might even have a guide that is an ancestor. Okay, when this pops up like this in this connection, it is very, very possible that you can have an ancestor that opted to be your guide for this life, to help you with lessons, to help you with learning things, to help you with healing things. Okay, that's a possibility. And if that doesn't resonate with you, you might always have felt like, oh, gee, my great-great-grandfather, I don't know him, but I'm a little bit like him, or there's things about him that resonate with me that maybe they don't with anyone else. It could very well be that he, or, it could be a grandmother, that they are one of your guides, okay? That is very possible. If that doesn't resonate, it could just be that you need to learn more about your ancestors, learn more about your learn more about your ancestors. I would say your ancestry, your lineage, your bloodline, your guides may want you to know more about that, because there could be like sort of little messages or things in there that will relate to you very highly, that will make you more aware of things within your family or within yourself. Okay, so they want you to pay more attention to your ancestry and your ancestors, so you can sort of take away from that maybe something that they would be doing for you now if they were still alive. I feel like we're going to get another card out. We're going to talk about something your guide is trying to get you to wake up to. Okay, we're going to use Wisdom of the House of the Night, because we're talking about waking up. So they want you to wake up to, let's see, let's grab one out here. Oh, they're all stuck together, sorry. They want you to wake up to loyalty. So where your loyalties are, where you're spending that emotion or energy, okay? So it could be that you're using too much of that energy on someone that's not loyal to you in return, okay? And they want you to notice this. They want you to wake up to this. It could be that you already sort of know this deep down in your being. You could be a person that's always loyal and always sort of upfront and always the one to like save the day, and you don't ever get that in return. So that could be definitely what they want you to know, that in other words, pay attention to that, because if somebody's not giving it to you in return, you're sort of wasting your energy and sort of like maybe even trying to fill a void that can't be filled with trying to help another. It could also be that you're neglecting yourself by being overly loyal to people. It makes you not examine the things that you need to do for yourself, or the things that you need to help yourself with along on your spiritual journey. It could also be that you need to learn to be a bit more loyal. There could be people in your life that have always been there for you and always wanted the best for you and always bent over backwards for you. And you may not be acknowledging that in the highest light. So they want you to be aware of that as well. If that resonates. If that doesn't, that's fine, guys. Toss it. So that could be something that they want you to wake up to. Loyalties. So let's talk about something they want you to heal, okay? This is very important, because guides are here for us to lead us to healing, the ultimate healing, and they do everything with the ultimate love and unconditional love. So something that they want you to heal. Love. Okay. So it could be that in the past, you had some rocky relationships or some relationships that didn't go the way that you initially thought they would. You could have put a little bit too much into them. Okay. And with the question of loyalty, it could be that you've always sort of been the loyal one in relationships and gotten hurt in the past. Maybe you were too upfront with your loyalty in the beginning and it left you sort of bone dry. They do want you to heal past relationships. Anything that from the past and past relationships or relationship patterns that you've gone through that were painful or sort of disheartening, they want you to learn from that and sort of like forgive and get into a better energy of self-love and projecting love outward. Okay, because if you stay sort of stuck in, oh, everybody's hurt me and I'm always the last, like nice guys or nice girls finish last, that energy is sort of very sucking of you, and it doesn't help you to find like the love that you so deserve. So if you project outward love, you're going to get love back in return. They want you to know that. Okay, it could also be that maybe you're the one that made the mistakes in love. Maybe you're the one that couldn't put the loyalty in. There could have been maturity issues. So if that's the case and that resonates with you, this could be a good time to just examine your past relationships and look at yourself and what do you really want out of love? What are you lacking? What are you hurting for? What are you yearning for? Okay, your guides want you to know, sort of identify those things that can help you, like I said, project that love outward so love can come back to you. Okay, it's like sending like a boomerang out into the world, and the boomerang has pure love and you want the boomerang to come back with pure love back to you. Okay, so Leo, let's talk about Leo. Leo, a message your guides want you to know right now. What is a message from your guides that you need to know right now? Release. We're getting release. Okay, so Leo, there could be some things that you're holding on to that are not serving you anymore. It could be patterns with jobs or people or relationships. Either way, your guides want you to know you're holding on to something that is not benefiting you. It's pushing you back, or it's holding you back from true happiness. So like I said, it could be a relationship. It could be something over a job. It could be a failure that's happened to you recently. It could be something as simple as a friendship that's been broken up. They want you to release what's not serving you. And deep down, I feel like you know what this might be. So your guides want you to access that. Go within to access that. But holding on to bad patterns too, patterns like of addictions or patterns with the way you seek relationships. If you're giving too much or you're putting too much into things and you're not getting anything back, your guys want you to know that that's not going to at all help you or excel you further in life. They want you to release all the bad, all the things that are burdens to you, all the things that make you doubt yourself, all the things that you're fearful of to move forward. Okay, so they want you to do that. So something your guide is trying to get you to wake up to right now. What is something that your guide is trying to get you to wake up to? Movement. So your guides want you to know, in all grand scheme of things, look at how this lines up. They want you to know that to release all the bad things of the past or things that you're holding on to that are not benefiting you will help you in a forward movement. So there could be some things that you're stuck on, Leo. You could be sort of stagnant or in a period of stagnation where you're afraid to move. And it could be things from the past or things that you need to release or holding you back. So your guides want you to know that without movement, there is nothing. Choosing not to move is still a decision. So I feel like your guides want you, these gentle nudges, to push you forward because there are better things coming. There are better things that you need to find, need to explore, need to sort of, find on your own. I feel like this is a solo journey, and it will be a solo journey for you. So you can sort of find strength in the courage to move and the courage to move past things that are difficult. Okay, so it could be that you're stubborn or you're just trying to sort of let time pass and see how you feel. Nope, your guides want you to push forward and go and continue on. Okay, let's talk about something that they want you to heal, something that is important that you may need to heal. And we're getting pay attention to signs. Okay, so it could be that you ignore your gut a lot or ignore your intuition a lot. They want you to know that even when you feel lost, you always have your inner self to call on, your higher self and your inner, your inner source. You always have that to call on. You always deep down know the answer. You always know the right answer. Like, in other words, pay attention to your gut. If your gut tells you to go right, don't go left. If your gut tells you to go left, don't go right. Okay? It's all about getting in sync and listening to our inner self and listening to that higher self, that knowledge that we all have. We all have intuition. But if you're feeling like you're going through life and things are dark and, you feel like you only have a little bit of light and you're fearful of the future and you're fearful of what lies ahead, your guides are putting signs out to you, okay? All you have to do is be willing to accept them and be receptive to them, okay? There could be things, they could be blocking you from things. You could be going for a particular job or a career and it's just not happening. It's just not working out. They're doing that for a reason. They're putting these blocks up for you for a reason so you can shift your energy or turn your head onto something that you're more meant to do, okay? Something that aligns you with your soul's path, okay? So pay attention to signs, Leo. They are all around you. Okay, now let's get on to Aries. Aries, a message your guides want you to know right now, Aries. What do your guides want you to know? Shadow self. Okay, so Aries, you might need to be doing some shadow work. Shadow work's very difficult. We don't want to go and examine all the things that, we don't really like about ourselves, or the things that we know we need to heal, that we sort of put them off. And by putting them off, we sort of can create more things to have to examine in our shadow side. As long as you're willing to sort of dive into that shadow side, there's really nothing that can stop you. Some of our greatest fears are the fears that we have of ourself, the fears of our own skeletons in our closet that we've made and put them and shoved them away. So this will be a good time for you, Aries. They want you to sort of examine what's going on within you. Okay, there could be some major things that you need to heal. There could be some things that, your guides are trying to encourage you to do in a strong way, because it does take a lot of strength. But they want you to know that shadow work is super important. It could also be that you need to reach into your past and forgive, or you need to reach into your past to clear out some energies that you've been holding on to, maybe ex-boyfriends or girlfriends or ex-friendships or jobs that kind of suck. That residual energy is sort of like clouding us up or mucking us up a bit. Okay, they want you to get rid of that. And really sort of, once you purge, once you say something, once you've let it out, let it stay out. Let that energy flow out. Imagine that you're putting it in a ball and you're sending it out to the universe and the ball is disappearing. They really want you to work on shadow self. I feel like it could be holding you back in life and from true happiness, okay? That's what your guides want you to know. Okay, something that your guide or your guides are trying to get you to wake up to. What are they trying to get you to wake up to? Let's just see here. Okay. We're getting forbidden. So that could be where you try to make things work that are not meant to work. Okay, Aries, it could be a relationship or even a friendship that it's not meant for you. If things keep going wrong in a relationship or a friendship, that friendship or that relationship is not meant for you. You were meant to learn a lesson from it, or learn something, or teach them something, and then it was meant to stop and cease, and you were meant to move on from it, okay? It could also be that you keep trying to do something and forcing it. You could be forcing a career or forcing something that just is not meant for you. It's meant for someone else, or you're just wasting time on this goal that you could be putting the time somewhere else. But to me, I feel like deep down, this is not meant for you. The door sort of keeps closing in your face. There's something about that maybe you're missing. Your guides want you to wake up to this. They want you to realize that not all doors are meant for you to open, and that usually when you figure out that door is not opening, there's another door adjacent to it that will open for you, that's the door that's meant for you. But you have to focus your attention on another door or another way, okay? It could be too that you're trying to force a way. You're trying to force something that just the direction isn't the natural flow. You can't force a river to change its course to go up when it goes down, okay? So let's talk about something that your guides want you to heal, okay? And we're getting letting go. So it could be too, Aries, that, you are a bit stubborn and maybe you don't want to let go of something. This could be something painful for you. It could be a relationship. It could be, like I said, a friendship. I feel like it all leads back to your shadow self. There's something deep within that needs healing. That your guides want to make you aware of so that this won't continue to happen for you. But I feel like the letting go aspect, it could be really hard for you to let go of grudges or let go of, this person hurt me so badly. I'll never forgive them. They're such an asshole. I feel like, your guides want you to learn from this. Like, in other words, learn that forgiveness will release you from ties and release you from energetic cords that you may have put on another person that you don't even realize that are unhealthy. Okay. And you don't want to share the energy of someone unhealthy, or someone that, continuously disrupts you or hurts you. But the biggest disruption you can make is the disruption of yourself, the disruption of you not progressing and having the courage to forgive or take steps forward or steps away from something that you've been banging your head trying to get to happen that's just not meant to happen. And you put your energy elsewhere and other doors will open up, and you can also forgive and close those doors forever. Once you've forgiven, once you've decided that that's what you're going to do and put your energy, you sort of close that door too and move on from that. Okay, my beautiful, lovely souls, I hope you enjoyed this reading for fire sign energy, messages from guides. If you would like to access the description box for private reading information, please do so. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe and share. And I will see you all on the next reading. Love and light.